Same place that we left off yesterday. Yeah, I fell asleep on the couch last night and now it's Vlogmas day 8, baby. I just finished catching up on other people's Vlogmases. Hi, as you saw, I was just doing some work on my laptop. I finished editing Vlogmas day 6, so that will, or no, Vlogmas day 7. I finished uploading Vlogmas day 7. It's just exporting right now. And then I will do the thing. It is currently 5:30 in the afternoon. It's dark out. I slept in until 1:30. Yay. Anyways, I fell asleep on the couch last night. I had a decent sleep until 4 a.m. and then I woke up and went upstairs to bed, which seems to be happening a lot lately. So no matter what, tonight I think I'm gonna go into bed by 10 so that we can get a good crack at tomorrow. Tomorrow I work at 6, so we're just gonna be vlogging. Yeah, my puppy is sleeping on the couch. Can you see her? She's so cute. Yeah, so my vlog has about 40 minutes to upload. I just threw on somebody else's Vlogmas in the background on silent, give them that view that like. And yeah, once it's uploaded, I'll just make sure everything's good. I'm gonna make a biscuit. First, we have one of the books that I finished this year. Like I said, I was gonna share my top 5 books that I read this year. So we're gonna start with those. I thought I had read this one this year, but apparently I read it last year. So I think I might start it again. So the first one that I have, I just grabbed them. Okay, so the first book that I have was The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. And it went into more of a mindset book. And I love, all of these are nonfiction or self-help books. Yeah, so The Slight Edge went into more of a mindset. John Maxwell reviewed it. If you don't know who John Maxwell is, go on Google. You won't regret it. But yes, it went into a mindset, and it starts off with just like how he came up with writing this book. And then it goes into why he developed it into an actual novel, because it did start off as just like kind of a thing on his, like a document on his laptop. And then he started having people ask him for it, and so he published it. So yeah, it goes into like, if you were to read a book on how to further your life, how to get better results, just things in general that will help you in your career, how much more successful you can be and how much you can build off of that versus just reading I don't know, like fantasy books or fiction books or whatever. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that, you know, if you want to be successful, maybe read books from successful people and not Twilight. And I love Twilight. I watch the movies probably once a month. But yeah, it was just so fantastic. And it's how if you change what you're inputting, it'll change how you're outputting things, and it'll change how you're understanding things, and all of those things can make you more successful in whatever career or field that you're in. And so yeah, like, I think everybody should read it. I loved it. It was fantastic. And it is the revised edition. So yeah, but just to show you, like, it has diagrams and stuff, and not all, like, and some of the font is different. So it made it more enjoyable to read. But yeah, and then so loved it. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Hi. I can't tell if I'm in focus because you go blind. Ooh. Ooh, that is bright. What if we film over here? Okay, yes, I just got out of the shower. I'm in a towel, I'm not naked. I think I might do a couple face masks. An enemy called average. Little two peacocks on it. So I think this is supposed to be read over the course of a year because it has, these chapters are called nuggets, and there's 52 of them. As y'all know, there's 52 weeks in a year. So it's super awesome. It's like a page to 2 pages a day. I read it in probably a couple weeks. But yeah, it basically just goes into like different ways to improve your life. Again, it's a mindset attitude book, which is my jam. It does have some Bible references in it. I'm not personally religious, but I know people that are. And if you are, I think it's a really good read. Even if you're not, I skipped over a lot of the religious symbol meaning, I don't know what they're called. Yeah, so that's that on that. This is a funky little setup. For full transparency's sake, it is the next morning. It is December 8th. And it is 6:53 in the morning. And right now outside in the city that I live in, I'm gonna get you a temperature. It's plus 4 degrees, which is wild. And I have my other 3 books right here that I wanted to talk about. We have a little pamphlet, I think it's, you can wait. This is 45 pages, it's The Go-Getter. And it is a story about like this guy who gets an impossible task for potential job opportunity. And he just goes in swinging. And this is a task that nobody's ever done. People have been arrested before. People have just not wanted to do it before. And he's the first one of this. Thank you. He's the first one to successfully complete it. And so that's what gets him the job. And it's really quite cool. It's a really inspirational book, and I read it in one sitting, so yeah. The next one is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Again, another self-help book type of a thing. This one took me a while to read, probably, but it was just very good. And yeah, just like 4 parts, 236 pages to read. The print is not huge, but it's not small either. And it's a way to communicate. It's a communication book. and there's different principles in it. For example, give honest and sincere appreciation. And it goes into how to win friends and influence people in community at work, at home settings. Hi! And all that jazz. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Really good book. Really gets your gears kind of going and it makes you think. And the last one is Wired That Way by the Latours, I don't know. And this one's actually a personality book. So yeah, it's from the personality tree. And it's absolutely intriguing as well. Yeah, so there's basically in this book, there's 4 different personality types, and you're built up of all of them, but you have 1 or 2 that maybe shines. So there's sanguine, choleric, melancholy, and phlegmatic. For me personally, I'm pretty even split between choleric and melancholy, and then the other 2 are just like whatever. It does have a quiz in the background, and it just explains how to communicate with different people and how to pick up on who they might be so that you can communicate effectively with them, and like why we are the way that we are. And it really breaks down my battery's flashing at me. It really breaks down like yeah, just different things, and it breaks down how to take the quiz. So basically, if you don't know the answer instantly, don't think about it, just go off the answer that you would give as your young child self. And so that's what made me realize that my outgoing personality is just basically a mask to cover up the fact that I don't really like people that much. And yeah, so those are 5 books that I read this year that I highly recommend. Probably my favorite 5 nonfiction books and self-help books. And now I'm probably gonna edit this and start my new video. Bye.